My 3-year-old humbled me this morning because for the last week, it has been such a challenge to wake her up in the mornings and get her ready for school. She has been fighting, flailing, resisting every attempt that my husband and I have tried to do to get her ready. And this morning was no different, except I was different. I honestly, personally, hate putting my kids in timeout. And it does nothing for the second-born 3-year-olds. Y'all know how y'all second-borns are, okay? But I did feel Holy Spirit come through in this moment and slow me down and tell me to ask her why she is acting like this when she's never given us any problems in the past in the mornings. And you know what her answer was? I want to be in trouble. So now I'm just confused because I have been in trouble plenty of times in my life, but I have never wanted to be there. And yes, I know she's 3, but hear me out on this. Because in that moment, Holy Spirit told me to just give her a hug, a kiss, play around with her, and be silly, which is something I usually do with her, but not when I'm mad. But I felt Holy Spirit tell me to humble yourself and do it anyway. And within a minute, it was like a switch flipped, and she was laughing, giggling, smiling, and got ready for the day with no problems. She even wanted to help me put away some dishes before we left to go to her school. So what Holy Spirit showed me in that moment is that humility is a heart posture of lowliness and submission. Yes, even to a 3-year-old. And I know that so many of us, including myself at one point, wonder why we don't have good relationships. But have you been approaching situations with loved ones with anger and wrath, or love and respect? Even children need us to model humility and not approach them sideways every time we get worked up and upset. How different would our lives and our relationships look if we actually started approaching people with a humble heart instead of the way we actually want to approach them?